Friends, back to our channel Happy Life. In today's video, I will tell you a very interesting story. Our story name is The Cheerful Granny. Once upon a time, amongst all the old women, there was one of who was very cheerful. And although she had very little to make her happy, she knew that life is a journey that one makes either with a smile or a frown on their face. She chose the former. Hello, Priscilla, my dear. How is the morning treating you? Asked the granny. Why, I am all over the place trying to manage the houses, said her neighbor Priscilla. Now, dear, don't get so worked up. Tell me if I can help you, said the granny. Priscilla replied, Aren't you the best? The happy old woman earned a living by running errands for her neighbor. In return, she had get a meal or a bowl of a soup, sometimes a penny or two. Life was good and the old woman never saw or found a reason to complain. But you might ask what is so interesting about her life or the story, right? Well, here's the where it gets interesting, very interesting. Winter is coming. I need to get her boots to keep myself warm, said the granny. That day, the old woman set out into the woods with a bounce in her step and a sweet tune in her mouth. Suddenly, she came upon a ditch, and inside it she saw a big brown pot lying. Goody, goodness me! Now, who could have left it in the ditch? Where? The owner of this, said the granny while looking around. The old woman waited, looked about around her, expecting the owner to show up, but one wondered. Maybe it has been cached away. Well done. Man's trash it. Another one's treasure. This pot would do fine to put a flower in from of my window. Goodness me, it is a full of gold pieces. His luck, I feel rich, awful rich. But I feel rich, awful rich, said the old woman happily. The old woman tried to lift the pot, but it was very too heavy for her. After much thinking, she saw no better way than to drag it behind her like a go-kart. The neighbors will never know. I will drop them each a piece of gold secretly so that they are happy too. I will buy a grand house and just sit by the fire and with a cup of tea and do no work of like a tweet, she said. How lovely it will be to sit by the fire on a chair and have my tea. I have always wanted a chair for myself, goodness me. I am rich, said the granny. By this time, she was a bit tired of dragging such a heavy weight and stopped to rest for a while. Turned to look at her treasure, and below it wasn't a pot of gold at all. It was nothing but a lamp of silver. How silly of me! All this while I was thinking that it was a pot of gold. I must have been dreaming. This is luck too. Silver is less trouble, easier to keep than doesn't attract attention. Maybe my house would be as grand, but I can't still sit on my chair by the fireplace and have my tea, said the granny. Through the she went of the again and planning what she would do and feeling as rich as before until becoming a bit tired again. She stopped to rest and gave a look around to see if her treasure was safe. And she sees nothing but a great lump of iron. What? Save me. All the while I was thinking that it was silver. I must have been dreaming. But this is luck too. I can sell the iron and get money in return. Then I wouldn't mean to hide anything and be about my business. Sure, I will not be able to buy a new house, but I can still build a little fireplace for me and can buy a chair to sit by a fireplace and have my tea. What a life, said the granny. And so off she went again, dreaming about what she would do with her money until becoming a bite tired again. This time it was not a lump of iron but a big stone. Goody me, I am in luck. The luckiest I would say all the gold and silver and money would have been me a headache with this. It's just perfect. I have been wanting a stone to stick open my gate. It's also everything what's luck, said the old woman. And so all is hungry to see how the stone would keep the gate open. She trod off down the hill till she came to her own cottage and she turned. She saw to her surprise that the stone had become bigger. Oh goodness me, this is just perfect. I can sit on this and have my tea. I don't need a chair. This will do. Finally, I have something to sit on and have my tea, the granny said. And before she could bend down to touch it, the stain turned into a big lump of cotton, and then from it came out her firm white legs and two ears and a face that looked like that of a beef, with a cannon's teeth protruding over the lips. Its were red and its eyebrows arched. It was the cotton bleached. My goodness me, aren't you adorable? I have already wanted a pet. Come on in, let's guy. She the granny. What kind of person are you? I have tried to lure you with the gold, then with silver, then I changed into a lump of iron and then a stone, and you were just as happy each time. And you know, when I saw you, my trailed self, you called me adorable, asked the cotton beast. Well, of course you are adorable, said the old woman. I can't stay here any longer, said the cotton beast. And saying so, the cotton monster turned into a butterfly, then flew away. The old woman looked at it and then, simply shrugging her shoulders, went back inside her house. And when she entered her house, to her surprise, she saw the lump of stone lying on her floor. And then, as she watched in wonder, the stone turned into a beautiful wooden chair. Oh, perfect! I better make myself some tea. Goodness me, the lump of iron. I will sell up the first thing tomorrow. My goodness me, said the old woman. Oh, how happy the old woman was. In her happiness, she twiddled around and, to her surprise, saw that the pot of gold, a lump of gold, a pot of gold, a pot of silver, a lump of iron, and a chair. Goody, goody me, goodness me, said the old woman, feeling overjoyed. The old woman was ecstatic, and she always was, as you can tell. She did not become greedy. She shared her treasure with her neighbors secretly, and all were happy. Especially the old woman was taught us that it's not a being content, it's about learning how to turn disappointments into appointments, to see things from another perspective, and you will never ever be sad. The end. Thank you. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Happy life.